Westfield, you can take over.
Do I have to?
Take on this nightmare.
Oh, this is the sore spot for me. All right. Active homes, 83 continues to go up. I mean, I guess I got to just start with days on the market. We've been talking about it.
Yeah.
Talk about it every time. It's 79 days on the market. Actually, that's down.
It's down month over month. Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Positive news. Positive news. Only at 79. But and it just defies. It's month over month. It just defies all logic because we've got 79 days on the market, and then look at this average rental price. Call it $2,800, up 5.5% month over month, and up almost 12% year over year. That is unbelievable. So it's like just this rocket ship, but it takes a long time to rent a place.
Yes. Yeah.
Crazy.
And I think that's why.
What's that?
That's why. I mean, we've talked about it for a long time. That's why. I mean, you have this new construction. A lot of people picking up new construction, and then they want to rent them, and they're trying to cover costs, which you're not going to be able to do that right out of the gate. I guarantee you, primarily due to the saturation in the market. You're needing to reduce those prices, and whether they're with a property management company and they're not informing them properly on market activity, or they're trying to rent it themselves and are not coming to the conclusion that they need to make adjustments in order to put a butt in the seat. That's contributing to the average days on market in this market.
Yeah. Anyway, rent price keeps going up. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Apartments, 21 apartments on the market there. Average rent significantly less expensive, to your point, for affordability, Chris. $14.95 is the average for apartments, $1.72 per square foot for apartments. Townhomes is only 11 of them. Not too far behind in terms of price. $22.70 is the average rental price there. Average days on the market, interestingly enough, is pretty reasonable, in line with kind of what we've been seeing in other markets at 43. Maybe because there's only 11 on the market. And then the bottom graphs there, the price over time started off kind of below last year, and then ever since March has just kind of taken off, and it's seen a huge increase. Now let's hope that sneak peek into September is not true, because that is not good.
That's a death dive.
That is a death dive. So we'll not focus on that quite yet until all the data is in.
You know what? I hope it is true. I hope it is true, because that's going to drive our average days on market back to a realistic figure, an affordable figure. So yeah, I hope it is true. That's the correction that this market needs right now. Now, I don't want anyone who's checking into this and hasn't followed us for some time. You might be like, "Oh my God, I want to avoid Westfield," or "Oh my God, I'm closing on a property in Westfield." You're fine, because I think Westfield is this does not speak to the overall return over the next 5 to 10. My gosh, Westfield. I want to move to Westfield. Honestly, it's going to grow. My kids are in youth sports, and it's the youth sports hub of America. So yeah, I mean, so you have nothing to worry about. But if you have a property that's about to go on market, check into the bottom left-hand graph and hope that you're right there where that little dark blue bubble is for September, and you're going to place a tenant much sooner. So I hope it is true.
Just be aware of it. Go in eyes wide open. I mean, we have no reason to believe that in the long term these rents are not going to increase. I mean, I can't remember. We pulled it up a few months back, but we've been doing this for what, 3 years, 4 years, something like that. And if I remember, when we first started doing this, it was like $1,600 a month was the average rental price in Westfield. And
you know what? We should do just a side podcast where we pull up like a year ago's date, or like I don't know, a couple years ago. I don't know, just for funsies. I'll bet that'd be interesting. That'd be fun.
We should do what's the appreciation rate in Indianapolis over the last 3 years, 5 years, 10 years.
Yes.
We should totally do that. That is well worth fun.
Yes, that'd be fun and informative, and I'm sure I can find plenty of ways to pat us on the back as we go through it.
Yeah, of course. Find little clips of us.
Yeah. All right, you ready for sale?
Yeah, let's go to sales data.
All right, here we go.
Okay, I'm interested to see this because I currently have a house on the market in Westfield.
Oh, long term?
Sorry, for sale. So this was we had
that's right.
We had it as a short-term rental. The HOA changed their guidelines, so now we have to sell it.
Yeah.
So we decided to ride out the meat of the market. So July is the best time for short-term rental. I mean, you can get really, really good rates in July. So we said, okay, well, let's do that and wait till August to list it. And we did. So we looked at the pricing. Man, I was like, I nailed it. Like I nailed the pricing. I was like, I totally, I was like, I know exactly what this home is worth. Boom, put it on the market. We've been on the market for 3 weeks. We've had 0 showings.
No.
Not
so
one
you
showing.
thought you had it. You thought you had it
I
nailed.
thought I had it. No, I mean, from the sales numbers, I absolutely nailed it. I know I did.
Yeah.
I absolutely nailed it. But that just goes to show you that, you're looking in the rearview mirror when you're looking at those sales numbers, and the market is telling me that it's overpriced.
Oh my
So
gosh.
we've done 3 price reductions in 3 weeks, but still 0 showings.
There you go. Oh my gosh. So Mike's own experience is speaking to my insight that I had months ago.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, and the other thing too is that the timing of the market. We talk about this all the time with the rental. We don't talk about it as much. So in retrospect, I really should have put this on the market. I should have just bit the bullet and said, okay, I'm going to lose the income for July, but we're going to get the sale. So what absolutely cements this is we had another home that we managed in that same neighborhood. And actually, we never were able to successfully onboard it because they were onboarding right when the HOA changed it. I don't know if you recall this one. Anyway, they listed theirs for sale. Pretty similar house, pretty similar price point. It sold in like 7 days or 10 days.
Are you kidding me?
And because they were in June and July.
Oh no!
So the difference between a month in these markets can make a huge, huge difference, especially on the sales market. I think more on the sales market than on the rental side.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And are we talking apples to apples? And are we talking sales price? Where were they at in relation to what your market you listed at?
Similar. Their home was a little bit bigger and a little bit more expensive, but I mean,
okay.
Okay.
So I would say that that speaks to the even other side of the equation. Yeah. Honestly,
similar enough. So
yeah, that's fascinating.
Crazy.
That's stunning. Okay, yeah. So seasonality, also market changes. Oh, that's where I was going to say is that when you're evaluating the data. To your point, you are looking in the rear view mirror.
Yeah.
And by the time that information reaches your average consumer, you're looking in 3 rear view mirrors.
Yeah.
So that is, again, here I am. I'm going to pat us on the back. You've got to stay in tune to this, because when you're in tune to it, as we are, you can predict or, speculate really, but predict based on that data, what's going to happen in the market. And honestly, Mike, I'm not impressed. You should have been ahead of this one, buddy. Oh man.
No, I got greedy with the income for July, because it's so good. I was like, oh man, I could justify it, but no, it's taking its toll on our sales price. So we're struggling there. But I will say, what's interesting is that this data doesn't necessarily support my personal experience, because look at this, days on the market here, 37 days on the market. Now that is up 23%, but that's nothing. We're not quite at 37 yet, but we have 0 showings, so it looks like we're gonna hit that. And really, all the numbers here are relatively positive, except for year over year. But month over month, average sales price is up a little bit. It's up year over year at 197. Average sales price 374, 638. That's up month over month, and that is down 4% year over year. But look at this number of homes sold, 88. That's up 23% and 25%. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So again, maybe this is rearview mirror type stuff, and the stuff I'm experiencing is a little bit more real time. But I mean, the numbers here say that actually the sales side in Westfield is actually continuing right along. Now it is down over last year, but it just kind of had a weird month in July. It just kind of fell off the.
Man, I'm boots on the ground, and the sales market is stalled out. It is stalled out. So
let me continue to see that going into the fall and the winter for sure.
Yeah, even more of a factor. Yeah. So I assume that it just doesn't make sense to turn it into a long-term rental, or does the HOA on that? Really?
They changed the bylaws on that too.
Dang. Jeesh.
Yep. So
okay. All right, let's get into our next market report.
Yeah. So